A few days ago, a student of mine asked me whether matchmaking purposely gives you bad teammates after you go on a win streak. And that is something a lot of people complain about as well. In this video, I will go over whether forced 50% win rate is a real thing and why do loss streaks happen. If you want to never go on a losing streak ever again, make sure to watch this video till the end. The bottom line is, forced 50% win rate is a myth and it is fake news. I'll explain why. If it was truly a thing, we wouldn't have examples of Smurfs quite literally winning 95% plus games. On your screen, you can see an example where this streamer has won 97% of his games and it is not even a small data size. Does this mean that it is simply a skill issue if you go on losing streaks or are forced at a 50% win rate? The answer is no. It is slightly more complicated than that. It is more of a mental issue than a skill issue. You might be wondering, but Pain, the Smurf is significantly better than his opponents. That's why he's winning so much, so it's all skill, and that is a valid thought process. My first question for you is, do you think the Smurf cares about his teammates at all? Of course he doesn't. Why would he need to think about how his teammates are going to do when he's playing at an MMR bracket that is lower than half his MMR? He has the skill set to quite literally 1v9 these games, and the stats show that. Now my second question for you is, do you care about your teammates in your games? Of course you do. Why else would you think that Valve has cursed you with 50% win rate? What is the difference between you and the Smurf? It's simple. The Smurf is significantly more skilled than you, which helps him in having a much better mindset. He simply does not believe that he can lose, so he wins 95% plus of his games. While you hope and pray to win all your games rather than relying on your skill to do that, there is a big mindset difference here. Losing streaks happen as a result of two things. Number one, people don't realize that not every game is winnable unless you're smurfing. You are bound to lose some games because they are simply unwinnable. They expect to win 10 out of 10 games when that is impossible if you're playing close to your MMR bracket. 2 or 3 out of 10 games are going to be unwinnable. That is something that you have to accept. When you hope to win every game, you get tilted over games that are simply unwinnable, and when that happens, you carry that tilt over to the games which are actually winnable and as a result, lose them as well. Think about it, how many times has it happened? You saw your teammates doing dumb shit in those unwinnable games, and now you're hyper aware of your teammates doing stupid shit even in games that you can win. Reason number 2 is having a result-oriented mindset. This happens a lot to my students and even to myself. The problem with all of us is that we are too fixated over winning the match rather than playing the game to improve something or even just to have some fun. When I coach my students, initially I tell them a bunch of things that they know they need to improve on, and when they play the game with the intention of improving those things, they magically start winning more. Crazy how that works. The problem arises when they start winning a lot, and at one point, the mentality shifts from improving to winning, because why the hell would we need to improve if we are winning so much? That is where their mindset gets ruined yet again, and they start getting losing streaks. Dota is more of a mental game than a skill game. I can guarantee you that 99% of Dota players do not press the play button with the intention of improving something about their gameplay. They just press the button in hopes of winning and getting the dopamine from the 25 MMR they gain. Now that I've explained why this happens, let's fix it. The fix is really simple. The first thing I want you to do is to get rid of the result-oriented mindset. Stop thinking about winning or losing the game. Think about what you can improve in the game on your own without involving your teammates. It doesn't matter what is happening in the game. Your sole focus should be to do your best without worrying about whether it leads to a W or an L. The second thing I want you to do is to give up on trying to win every single game. Trying to win is definitely not a bad thing, but most of us use it in a toxic way. If you look at pros win rates, they don't even have more than 60% win rate, so why do you hope to win 10 out of 10 games? Some games will be very hard and unwinnable, and if you ruin your mood and mindset because of those games, you will carry that shitty mindset into the games that you can easily win and spiral into a losing streak. If you are playing to improve and do that to the best of your ability without worrying about winning or losing the game, there is a 0% chance you will get upset over unwinnable games and you will never have big lose streaks as a result. When your focus is on your teammates instead of yourself, you automatically perform significantly worse than you normally would. That's it, folks. I hope the video was helpful. If you want my help in improving your mindset or gameplay, I offer coaching services that can help you as they have for other students. I have a package called the Immortal Package that offers unlimited coaching till you get the Immortal rank. If you're interested, check out my website at PainDota.com or join my Discord linked in the description. Apart from that, I do a lot of content and replay reviews in my private community called Dota Academy. It is a monthly subscription, but for a limited time. We are offering a one-time payment to get lifetime access, so make sure to check that out. It is a really good deal. Thank you for watching.